Have you ever had that deeply unsettling feeling that you're looking at a completely different version of reality than everyone else? We log on every single day, scrolling through the same polished, algorithm-driven feeds, thinking we're seeing the global town square. But what if I told you that the digital world we inhabit is just a tiny, sanitized island, surrounded by an absolute ocean of hidden data that was never meant for human eyes? I'm talking about thousands of hours of footage, completely invisible to the search bars, hidden in plain sight, pulling strings behind the scenes. Oh my gosh, no way, right? It's not just a conspiracy theory, guys. We are talking about encoded signals, real-life criminal evidence left exposed in the dark, and bizarre glitches that accidentally pull back the curtain on things that should never exist. Oh my God. It's wild when you realize how fragile this whole digital illusion actually is. How does a localized school tragedy suddenly connect to a dark, algorithmic weapon aimed directly at the minds of the next generation? And who is the anonymous entity orchestrating it all from the shadows? Let's find out. Before we even start, I need you to promise me something. Keep a very close eye on a single phrase I'm going to drop right now. Check this. Yellow, your trigger is the phrase, "Oh yes, I remember." It sounds like total, absolute gibberish, right? Like a glitching AI or a bad creepypasta. But by the time we hit the end of this video, that exact sequence of words is going to connect a tragic celebrity crime scene, a massive Hollywood psychological experiment, and a hidden backend loophole that completely redefines what you think you're seeing when you open your browser. Yeah, if you stay until the final seconds, it's all going to click. And honestly, it might make you want to close your laptop for a long, long time. It's crazy, guys. There's a lot of crazy things out there. But let's go. Wait, before we dive into the deep end, you know how this works. If you love the deep mysteries, hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and check out my Instagram. If you want to keep Mila fueled up to dig into these digital rabbit holes, my PayPal and Solana wallet are right down below. Support the truth, guys. Okay, back to the darkness. Let's go. Let's start with how this shadow world actually operates. You see, on YouTube, there's this setting called Unlisted. It's meant for everyday, boring stuff, like sharing a family video or a work project before it goes live. They don't show up on channels, and they will never, ever appear in your search results. You can only watch them if you have the exact specific link. But think about the psychology behind that for a second. If you had a piece of digital media that was too disturbing for the public eye, but you still needed it hosted somewhere secure, wouldn't a hidden, unlisted YouTube link be the perfect hiding place? Back in 2017, a regular guy browsing Reddit stumbled onto one of these hidden rooms. He didn't just close the tab, he couldn't. He went straight to the Deep into YouTube subreddit and posted a thread titled, "Cryptic Unlisted Video Being Linked on Videos for Kids." The title of the video was just a chaotic, randomized string of letters. The footage? Completely corrupted. Just flashing colors and a deafening, abrasive digital noise. But as the Reddit community started dissecting it frame by frame, they realized something terrifying. This wasn't a file glitch. It was a highly organized, malicious broadcast, and it was aimed entirely at children. To understand the gravity of what they uncovered, we have to rewind to a dark era of internet history known as Elsagate. In the late 2010s, global news outlets like the New York Times and The Guardian blew the lid off a massive automated crisis where disturbing, algorithmically generated videos featuring characters like Spider-Man and Elsa were being pushed to millions of toddlers. But this unlisted video took the psychological manipulation to a whole new level. As the screen cycled through intense, flashing colors, a cold, synthesized, robotic voice spoke directly to the viewer, issuing literal commands. It said, "Red, your trigger is Transformers. Blue, your trigger is Spider-Man." No way. People completely panicked. why were these specific colors being assigned as behavioral triggers alongside popular children's characters? Soon, a web of these videos was found. One of them contained a scrambled text cipher on the screen. When the Reddit cryptographers rearranged the letters, the decoded message read exactly: "Spider-Man and Elsa are your friends." Another hidden video, when decoded, revealed a bleak, dystopian poem about sitting in a dark prison waiting for an electric shock. And look, if you think this kind of hidden in plain sight horror is exclusive to internet trolls, you are dead wrong. This hidden architecture is utilized by the biggest institutions on Earth. Take a look at the massive entertainment world. In mid-2025, eagle-eyed users discovered a highly bizarre, unlisted 2-hour and 17-minute video hosted directly on the official Warner Brothers YouTube channel. It looked like leaked, raw security camera footage. It showed a man obsessively rewinding and playing clips of neighborhood children suddenly walking out of their homes into the dead of night, their arms stretched out like airplanes, completely unresponsive. Every few minutes, a single frame of a youth baseball team would flash on screen. The internet went into a frenzy, trying to figure out if Warner Brothers had accidentally leaked real, disturbing surveillance data. It turned out to be an incredibly complex, viral alternate reality marketing campaign for the horror film Weapons, starring Josh Brolin, which went on to crush the box office later that year. But the fact remains, the studio intentionally used the eerie psychological format of unlisted voyeuristic footage because they knew exactly how deeply it unnerves the adult mind. And sometimes, what's hidden isn't a marketing stunt or a cipher. It's raw human tragedy. Like the famous unlisted local news report from Columbus, Ohio, regarding the banana prank that sent an art teacher named Mrs. Woods into near-fatal anaphylactic shock. The news station originally uploaded it publicly, but after viewers flooded the comments, furious that the 7th graders who targeted her life-threatening allergy were only given juvenile probation, the station suddenly unlisted the clip to suppress the public outcry. But it was never deleted. The evidence of that institutional protection still sits on the servers right now, fully accessible to anyone who holds the key. Honestly, you gotta be kidding me if you think all of this is just a series of disconnected coincidences. If you ask me, the whole unlisted system is the ultimate corporate loophole. It allows massive entities and completely anonymous malicious actors to house data, test psychological triggers on the public, and archive real-world human malice right under our noses while maintaining total plausible deniability. We like to think the internet is a clean, well-lit library. It's not. It's a dark, lawless alleyway where the most interesting and dangerous things happen just out of view of the street lamps. And the tech giants are perfectly fine letting it happen as long as the servers keep humming. And for those of you who were curious and stayed with me until the very end of this video, let's connect the final dots. Remember that phrase from the beginning? Yellow, your trigger is the phrase, "Oh yes, I remember." That wasn't just a random piece of the 2017 Elsagate cipher. In early 2025, internet users discovered a bizarre backend loophole on YouTube. If you took any long-form video URL and simply deleted the letter T from the word watch in the link, changing it to just WACH, the platform bypassed its standard error page and redirected users to a hidden, completely unlisted corner of YouTube dominated by a channel simply named Watch. And sitting on that ghost channel was a single ancient unlisted video from 2008 called Walking Blind, featuring a young girl named Quinn Lamb playing an acoustic guitar. For nearly 2 decades, her innocent song had been pulled into the dark underbelly of the platform's code, acting as the accidental anchor for a massive digital glitch. When you look at the entire puzzle, the PWE Wrestling Archive channels posting binary codes about the tragic Chris Benoit crime scene, the Warner Brothers psychological stunts, and the children's color triggers, they all target the exact same human vulnerability. They use the hidden architecture of the internet to bypass our conscious filters. The trigger words, the altered links, the unlisted files, they are all part of a secondary, subterranean web designed to manipulate, hide, or program reality when we think no one is watching. So, I have to ask you, have you ever stumbled upon a video or a link that felt like it wasn't meant for this world? Tell me your creepiest digital encounters down in the comments below. I read every single one. Sending a huge hug, and God bless you so much. Bye-bye.